Let us solve the problems on Bode plot. Problem 1. Sketch the Bode plot and determine the gain crossover frequency and phase crossover frequency. For g of s equal to 10 divided by s into 1 plus 0.5 s into 1 plus 0.1 s. First check whether the given open loop transfer function is in the standard form, that is time constant form. So time constant form must be in the form of 1 plus st. The zeros and poles must be in the form of 1 plus st1, 1 plus st2. Here it is in the form of 1 plus s into t plus into 1 plus s into t. Here t values are t1, t2 values are 0.5, 0.1, and this is the value of k, that is gain value, k equal to 10, and this is the pole at origin, that is S is located at origin 0. First we need to calculate all the required values in order to plot the magnitude plot. So substitute S equal to j omega. In order to plot the frequency response, it should be in on the S plane, that is on the imaginary axis. So we need to consider S equal to j omega first. Substitute s equal to j omega in the given transfer function. So it will become 10 divided by j omega into 1 plus 0.5 j omega into 1 plus 0.1 j omega. So make 3 columns: factor, corner frequency, and magnitude and slope. So we need to divide this given transfer function into 3 parts, that is 10 divided by j omega, this is one term, and 1 divided by this second term, 1 divided by this is as a third term. So we need to divide the transfer function into 3 factors in order to consider different slopes and magnitudes. So always consider the pole at the origin or 0 at the origin first as a first factor. So here along with a constant. So 10 divided by j omega, I am considering it as a first factor. So here you can't find out the corner frequency because this is the initial values. It has to start from this value. So we need to find out the initial magnitude value in order to start the plot. So there must be a starting point. So we need to find out the initial magnitude. We are plotting the magnitude plot, so we need to find out the initial magnitude in order to start this magnitude plot. So how to find out the magnitude of this function or factor? We already know that how to find out the magnitude: 20 log, constant, like that. So for the given factor, if you apply 20 log to this function, it will become 20 log 10 minus, because the omega is in the denominator, so it will become minus 20 log omega. So 20 log 10 minus 20 log omega, that is equal to 40 dB. Here we are considering omega because there is no corner frequency. We need to assume omega as 0.1 radian per second initially. We need to assume omega 1 as 0.1 radian per second. So if we substitute 0.1 here, 20 log 10 minus 20 log 0.1 gives 40 dB magnitude. This will be the initial magnitude. And also for the slope, here it is in the form of 10 divided by s. So 1 divided by s, the slope is, s is in the denominator. So we can consider negative sign, minus s power 1 is there. So we need to consider minus 20 dB per decade. This is the slope. Till the next corner frequency, this will be the slope. The inclination for minus 20 dB per decade is 26 degree. You need to remember all the angles for different slopes. So this is the initial slope for the given expression or factor. And the next second factor is, so in the increasing range of frequencies, you need to select the factors. So here 1 divided by 1 plus st. So j omega is nothing but s, and this is t. The time is 0.5 they have given. So 1 plus st means t will be getting as 0.5. So how to find out the frequency if the time is given? So we need to take the reciprocal of time. So 1 divided by t is f. So here also omega is represented as frequency. So first corner frequency can be obtained from this t1. So 0.1 is the t1, 0.5 is 1 divided by 0.5 gives the frequency, that is 2 radian per second. So 2 radian per second is the corner frequency, and the slope minus 20 dB per decade. This is starting from 0.1 radian per second to 2 radian per second. The slope starts from 0.1 till 2. And in the second factor, we need to find out the slope. So how to find out the slope? Which is not similar to the first factor. First factor, we will be writing the slope directly as minus 20 dB or minus 40 dB depending on the power of s, or poles or zeros. But here in the second factor, you need to consider the net slope as current slope plus previous slope. Current slope is 1 divided by 1 plus st form. So only s power 1 plus st power 1. So it is in the denominator, so consider negative sign. So the whole factor power is 1, so we should be considering it as minus 20 dB. So current slope is minus 20 dB per decade, and the previous slope is minus 20 dB per decade. So minus 20 dB per decade. If you add these two, you will be getting minus 40 dB per decade. This is the net slope of the second factor. And the third factor will be 1 divided by 1 plus 0.1 j omega. This is the third factor. And omega 2 equal to 1 divided by, what is t here? 0.1. 1 plus st form, t is 0.1, then the frequency will be reciprocal of that. That gives 10 radian per second. The net slope will be, current slope is 1 by 1 plus st power 1. So it is minus 20 dB per decade. This is the current slope, and the previous slope is 40 dB per decade. Minus 40 dB. Total minus 60 dB per decade. This is the third slope. So third slope. So we obtained all the contents, the values for magnitude plot. Next, for the phase plot, we need to calculate the values. For the phase angle plot, consider g of j omega expression, that is the given transfer function. We need to write the phase angle equation first. For 10 divided by j omega, so we need to consider imaginary value divided by real value. Here imaginary value is omega, divided by real value is absent, so 0, tan inverse of, and also j omega is in the denominator. So tan inverse of omega divided by 0, that gives tan inverse of infinity, that is nothing but 90 degree. It is in the denominator, so we can consider it as minus 90 degree minus tan inverse of imaginary part is 0.5 omega divided by 1. So tan inverse of 0.5 omega minus tan inverse of 0.1 omega divided by 1. So that gives tan inverse of 0.1 omega divided by 1 is, this will be the phase angle expression. In the previous magnitude plot, we know that the range of omega 1 is from 0.1 to 10 radian per second. So while calculating the phase angle value, so we need to consider the omega value from starting from 0, or you can start from 0.1 to 10. So you can also calculate 1 or 2 values more than the maximum value of omega. But here the range is 0.1 to 10. This is the maximum range of this omega, that is frequency, corner frequency. For different values of omega, what you are getting for phase angle. So here in this expression, you need to substitute different values of omega starting from 0.1 to 10, or you can consider 1 or 2 values more than the range. So calculate all the corresponding values here. If for the 0.1, omega equal to 0.1, so this will become minus 90 degree minus tan inverse of 0.5 into 0.1 minus tan inverse of 0.1 into 0.1. That gives minus 93.43 degree. It must be in degree. So find out all the phase angles. So next we got all the values, the required values in order to plot the magnitude plot as well as phase angle plot. So next we need to take one semilog sheet and mark the scale readings. That is starting from minimum frequency range is 0.1 radian per second, and after a decade it will be 1 into 10 means it is 10, into 10 means 100, 1000, 10,000, like that. This is the scale. And in the y axis middle one is 0 dB. This is the reference line actually, and plus 20 dB, plus 40 dB, plus 60 dB. Here observe carefully. For 20 dB I am considering 10 divisions. 10 division equal to 20 dB. Okay, so always remember this. And I'll start plotting the graph. And here the initial magnitude. So we need to see the magnitude magnitude plot table, because we need to mark the values based on this. So the initial value is minus 40 dB, so we need to mark a point here. So this is the initial value. The graph must be start from this 40 dB itself. So this is the initial point. So the initial magnitude is 40 dB, so mark a point. And the slope must be minus 20 dB per decade. How we are plotting this minus 20 dB per decade? In the previous standard measurements itself, we have find out the angle for each slopes, different slopes, that is minus 20 dB, minus 40 dB, minus 60 dB. For different slopes, we found that different angles, inclinations. So for minus 20 dB per decade, if we consider the scale as 10 divisions equal to 20 dB, the slope, the angle for the slope minus 20 dB per decade is 26 degree. So mark this 26 degree by taking the horizontal line as a, or real axis as a reference line. So we need to mark a line at 26 degree in clockwise direction. So this is the one. And also this corner frequency omega 1 equal to 0.1. This slope is from 0.1 radian per second till the next corner frequency omega 1, that is 2 radian per second. So 0.1 to 2 radian per second, this will be the slope, that is minus 20 dB per decade. Have you understood? So for this scale 10 divisions equal to 20 dB scale, for minus 20 dB per decade slope, the angle is 26 degree. We got the initial point as 40 dB, so mark a point on 40 dB, and with reference to the real axis, measure the angle of 26 degree for minus 20 dB per decade. If it is minus 40 dB per decade, you should have taken 45 degree here. But the initial slope is minus 20 dB per decade, so consider minus 20 dB per decade 26 degree. So this first factor data is completed. Now let us go to the second factor. So what is the slope here for the second factor? Minus 40 dB per decade, starting from 2 radian per second. So observe here, if it is 1, it is 2. So at this point, so first factor is ended here. We need to start a second factor slope. So here minus 40 dB per decade slope is there. So for minus 40 dB per decade, what is the inclination? The angle is 45 degree. So we need to take this real axis as a reference and mark 45 degree with respect to that reference line, and mark a point and start plotting a straight line in this inclination, that is at 45 degree. We need to draw the slope. So till what? It is starting from 2 radian per second and it will end at 10 radian per second. 10 radian is here. So at this point it has to be end. So this is the last point. So this is the second factor slope, that is minus 40 dB per decade. So for minus 40 dB per decade, the angle is 45 degree. So you need to mark an angle of 45 degree and draw a straight line. The starting frequency will be 2 radian per second. This is the starting point of this slope, and ending point of this slope will be omega 2, that is 10 radian per second. So this completes the second factor. And the third factor slope is minus 60 dB per decade. So for minus 60 dB per decade, the angle is 56 degree. So we need to consider reference line, the real axis, that is horizontal axis, as a reference lines. In a clockwise direction, we need to measure 56 degree angle and draw a line Here for the third factor, starting point is 10 radian per second and ending point may be infinity. You don't know the corner frequency, so you can extend up to infinity. So this third magnitude plot extends to infinity. So this is minus 60 dB per decade. So this is regarding the magnitude plot. So this is only this much. This is the magnitude plot, but we still need to plot the phase angle plot. So this is the magnitude plot, and here already I have marked the angles, and always make sure that you have marked minus 180 degree. This is the reference line for phase angle plot, and in the magnitude plot 0 is the reference line. So always mark the reference lines with a dotted line. So in the magnitude plot 0 is the reference line, in the phase plot minus 180 degree is the reference line. You can take any differences. I have taken the differences of 40 degree in the phase angle scale. In the y-axis I have taken the phase angles in degrees. So now we need to see the table which we have calculated for different values of omega, that is different values of phase angles. So for 0 it is minus 90 degree. In the scale we have not plot the 0 value, but we can consider we should start from point 1. So let us mark the points for these different angles starting from 0 to 15. So first consider minus 180 degree as a reference line. So write a dotted line for minus 180 degree line in the phase angle scale. So first point will be at point 1, this frequency. Observe this x-axis readings at 0.1 radian per second. You have marked 93.43. So if this is the 100, so somewhere here you will be getting the 90 degree near to 100. So if it is 100, 93 will be near to that. Next, this is 93.43, and next one is 122.3, and the next one is 146.3. Next is 185.76, and always observe this frequency also. So here this is 2 radian per second, and this is 10 radian per second. This is 213, and next is 15. So 15 will come here. So these are the frequencies. So by observing this scale you need to mark all the points. Next, you have plotted all the points. You need to join all the points. It gives the phase angle plot. Now in the question they are given that we need to find out the gain crossover frequency as well as phase crossover frequency. How to find out gain crossover frequency and phase crossover frequency? In the frequency response specifications itself, we have seen that what is gain crossover frequency means the magnitude value must be 0 dB in the magnitude plot. So we can observe this magnitude plot. So starting from here, this is the starting point and this is the ending point. So ending point may be infinity. Don't bother about it. So at this point the magnitude is 40. At this point the magnitude is here. The magnitude is 20 dB per decade. Sorry, 20 dB. At this point the magnitude is 0. You can observe here. So where the magnitude of this system is 0 dB, so the corresponding frequency is called as gain crossover frequency. So where the magnitude is crossing the reference line or the magnitude plot is crossing the 0 dB line, that corresponding frequency, here 4 point something is there. So that is called as gain crossover frequency. So this point is called as gain crossover frequency. We need to note down the values. That is omega GC equal to 4.2 radian per second. And also in the same way, this is the phase plot. So in this phase plot, the phase angle or the frequency at which the phase angle must be equal to minus 180 degree. So minus 180 degree is here, and you have already marked the reference line at minus 180 degree. So at here, this is the, at this point, the phase angle is minus 180 degree, and the corresponding frequency you need to mark. So this is the corresponding frequency at this point. So what is that? Omega PC equal to 4.5 radian per second. So this is the phase crossover frequency. So the it is a phase angle that is equal to minus 180 degree. The frequency at which the phase angle is minus 180 degree is called as phase crossover frequency. So this phase angle or the phase plot is crossing this minus 180 degree. At this point, what is the corresponding frequency? That is omega PC. So this is the complete Bode plot with phase crossover frequency and gain crossover frequency. So this completes problem 1.